Hey, I'm Kate. I am 1 year and 6 weeks into long COVID, and I'm an Episcopal priest, which is relevant because today I made it onto the Holy Hill to Virginia Theological Seminary, where I went to school. Started 10 years ago, which is hard to believe. Graduated in 2016, and it was so good to be back on campus. I met a dear friend, Trisha Lyons, for coffee, and then she's like, "Hey, I'm teaching my class in 10 minutes. You should teach it with me." Which is like introvert Kate's worst nightmare, but it was really good to be able to be with seminarians and just feel so much excitement for all of the incredible things that they will do in the church and are already doing in the church. And I got to talk about disability, church planting, which is some of my work, and just the wild and wacky ways of the Holy Spirit. 10 years ago, I never could have imagined the shape that my ministry would have taken, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. A student came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, you're that priest from TikTok who talks about long COVID. Thank you." Before you started posting, I didn't really realize that long COVID was such an issue. It's like, oh, I saw a priest in the wheelchair. I was like, why does she need that for? But you really opened my eyes. And I was so grateful for that because I started posting on TikTok when I was on medical leave for 6 months, and I just felt so alone and isolated, and the sense that stories of long COVID weren't being told. So for me, sharing my story felt really important, and also for me, my sense of vocation, I need to share stories and good news and hope and hard stuff, all of it. That's part of my work and part of what I'm called to do. And I'm just so grateful for this digital platform that made that possible, even when I couldn't get out of bed. So being on here helps keep me connected and grounded in this work that I care about so much.